Let us help you increase your business's value. Look, it's time to shift your thinking. Stop looking at your administrative functions as a cost of doing business. Start looking at the gain to the bottom line of getting efficient and increasing the value of your company. You know, ROI. From the home base in Brookfield, Wisconsin, welcome to the latest edition of Inside Connect and Simplify, sponsored by the Benefit Companies. Roger here, marketing guy, podcast host, and human capital management consultant. And today, you're going to hear about bringing more continuity, more efficiency, more productivity, and more value to your business. Follow me here. Here are a bunch of administrative tasks that businesses manage on a daily basis. HR. Everything relating to HR, including recruiting, hiring, onboarding, training, performance, compensation, benefits, handbooks, compliance, and on and on. Payroll, which includes gathering time, processing changes, cutting checks, moving funds, reporting, etc. Benefits, with things like eligibility, enrollment, plan changes, plan design, communication. Then there's retirement, which includes eligibility and enrollment and changes in communication. And then there's workers' comp and business insurance and business auto insurance. And now, here's some questions about those administrative tasks. How many vendors do you use for all of those tasks? How's their service? Do you know who your rep is? Or have they changed again? What credentials do your reps have? How's their experience level? How many calls or emails does it take to make a change or correct an error? Here, I'll give you an example. So an employee who is enrolled in one of the company health plans just got married, got a raise, and is also now eligible for the retirement plan. That means payroll needs to be updated, benefits needs to change from single to married, and now they are contributing to the 401k. How many calls and emails will it take you to get this updated? Think on that for a second. And then let's talk about the vendors. Do all of the vendors work well together? How many different systems are these vendors using? And how many sign-ons does that mean for you? When one vendor pushes through an update, what's the impact on the other vendors? How long does it take to get updated reports when changes are made? When management needs information, how many days in advance do you need to create those reports? How many manual steps are your people processing right now? How are you tracking an employee's life cycle, from hiring to recruiting to onboarding and training and certificates and testing and the career path? How do you do that? Regarding compliance, how's your audit trail? How easy is it to get the reports you need? Are you still using paper for any or all of these tasks? I'm barely scratching the surface here, but here's the real question. Is everything running perfectly? I mean, seriously, you wouldn't change anything. So you're telling me that your employees' productivity is at optimal efficiency? Of course it's not. And that's not me taking a shot at your employees or the way you do business. With the technology available today in the human capital management space, improving productivity and ultimately the bottom line and your company's value is easier than you think. And when I say human capital management, don't just think of the software and the platform and the tools that make the jobs easier. Don't just think of the integration, removing the manual steps and eliminating redundancy, or the newly created automated audit trail. Don't think about decision-making data in real time being at your fingertips. I want you to think about going deeper into the weeds of running a business, like improving regulatory compliance, or optimizing staffing and talent strategies, or increasing profitability, or reducing turnover, or things like the improved scheduling of shift workers to meet the demands of production, or improving allocation of resources, or forecasting with new data. Or things like being able to better define the budget or improve your brand and reputation with prospective employees or clients. Or just how you are growing and being progressive with technology. Look, I've talked with businesses that are successful in spite of themselves. One in particular stands out. They have no real formal business plan, but they do have a good product, and they are in the right niche, and they're doing very well for themselves. Certainly, they can continue doing their thing, and they'll do well. But think about how much more they would accomplish if they moved from 4 different vendors for payroll, 401k, HR, and benefits. If they got away from their no career paths or formal review plan, if they got away from the manual processes and Excel spreadsheets to move data, and got away from using a temp service to find their employees, if they got away from all of that to one single sign-on cloud-based platform that housed all of these functions. By the way, when the employee who currently manages or performs all of these tasks, when they retire, this company is going to suffer. There's one other aspect that I've come across recently, and business owners need to be aware if they're looking to sell or retire. If I'm a buyer and I'm presented with 2 companies that meet my appetite, I'm going to pick the one that is running efficiently. I don't buy a company to go in and fix disparate systems and outdated processes. And owners, really think about your employees. If you can give them the tools to do the work efficiently, you improve your retention. Eliminating a revolving door of new hires and having to train them is a huge plus to your bottom line and your company's value. If I haven't convinced you already that efficiency increases your business's value, consider this. Inflation is nearing highs we haven't seen in what seems like forever. Everything is costing more. You have little control over material costs, labor costs are increasing, and you have to decide when you pass that cost on to your clients. If the return on investment of spending the money for an HCM platform and the service and tech that comes with it can be measured in year 2, in year 3, and beyond, and that ROI includes areas like reduced paper costs, improved time from hire to production for employees, improved labor costs from decisions made with real-time data, improved scheduling and staffing, and the elimination of redundant work. And you keep your clients because you don't have to raise your prices, all of which improves your company's value. You, as a savvy business owner, owe it to yourself and your employees, and someday that potential buyer, to make the upgrade. You don't have to hear it from me. Go talk to your admin team. If you are the admin team, go talk to the management team. Relay what administrative tasks are running perfectly and which ones aren't. Think to the future when your 30-year payroll teammate is going to retire next year. Think about the legacy, disparate systems you use and the workarounds you have to endure. Think about the issues after one of your vendors pushes through an update that screws up the other vendors. Think about how well those vendors are currently playing in your sandbox and how it could be improved with one system, one platform, one sign-on, with one vendor. I am not aware of another HCM firm or platform that can integrate human resources, time labor management, 401k, payroll, and benefits in one place. To my knowledge, we are the unicorn in the HCM space. That value alone is worth making a change. An upgrade that will increase your company's value and let every employee sleep a little easier. We help people and we do all the things. Every day we make life a bit easier for our clients by getting and keeping them efficient. Sound too good to be true? You can ask our clients. They'll tell you. Go to connectandsimplify.com or call me at 262-278-8522. Thanks for listening. Be well.
I'm Kurt Otto, introducing the benefit companies. Between payroll, time management, human resources, health benefits, voluntary benefits, retirement plan, workers' comp, and ACA compliance, you likely have one super stressed office administrator utilizing multiple software platforms, struggling to keep up, who can't stay current with rules and regulations, or outsourced to multiple service providers who don't want to work together. A smooth running regulation compliant business administration is simple. Insource your own hand-picked benefit companies team. The benefit companies plugs your business into a powerful platform, allowing HR to stay in contact with payroll, to stay in contact with retirement plans, to stay in contact with insurance, to stay in contact with you. More than install, we join your team, managing reporting, supporting your business. You're in charge and free to run the business. You'll know your insourced local business administration team by name. They look forward to supporting every aspect of human capital management. Insource, the benefit company. ConnectandSimplify.com.